This is my review on the UK Mcdonald's Secret Life of Pets 2 figures. I've now got them all. First one I got, the first one was Norman the hamster, and what you do with him is you tilt it here and then it goes along like that. Like that, you just nudge it and then it goes along like that. Like that. So that's how it works. Here's a close-up of him. There's the face, looks just like it does in the cartoon in the first one as well. There he is. Spoiler, if you haven't seen the first film, it's in the vent hall of the film, and he's looking for where his apartment is in the building. If you haven't seen and then at the end he gets back with his owner. If you haven't seen the film, then that's spoiler, so then don't watch this video if you haven't seen the film, so I'll be doing loads of spoilers. So I'm talking about the film, the first one. I've not seen the second film yet. New characters in the second film. And then the next one, Captain Snowball. Snowball from the first film. But in the second one, if you haven't seen the first film, then at the end, the little girl becomes the new owner. And then she gives him this superhero outfit. And then he thinks he's a superhero and he gets, because he's always like really up himself in the first one. He thinks he's the baddie at the beginning, but then he becomes good at the end. But then he's really mischievous and then he gets really up himself because he thinks he's a superhero. He's like, dun, 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 and he thinks he's a superhero. And then what you do is, with Captain Snowball, because that's the new name, he becomes Captain Snowball in the second film. I haven't watched the film yet, but I've seen in the trailer. And then what you do is, you put him down, and you put your finger on, and you go like this. Whoop, fail. I went the wrong way round. So you actually go round that way. I'll show you how he works. Put the camera up here, and you go like that. Whoop, needs to be a bit. There's close to my face. There he is. Looking very sure about it. There he is. Looking almost definite about being a superhero. There. So you put him on the floor here. I did actually rewatch the first film again the other day. Really good. Put him down like that. And that's how he works. It goes around like that. That's how you do it. Just swing him around like that, and you swing him around like this. And then get some speed. And that's how you do it. That's how we work. So the wheels and the 3 wheels underneath. Back of him he has yellow cape, yellow shoes. There's his mask. So there's Captain Snowball. And then the next one we got a new character from the new film. Tiny. It's Pop's new son. Who actually in the trailer it looks like Pops didn't really bother about him, he wants to be the best. But then he's really cute, and then with the toy he makes the heart out of his ears. Shows that he loves him and he does that. And what you do is you move him along and then you make the heart shape with his ears. He curls his ears up and makes the heart. And you wheel him along like that. And then you wheel him along and then you make the heart shape. Yeah, the little funny little like mouth there. He has a big black nose. The ears and then the heart shape. Like that. So that's what he does. The gimmick. Does that. The back of him. He has a little like collar tag. Red collar. There he is. And then the next one, really cool, is Mel, and he's the pug. He's in the first film. He always bun shovels around in the first film. And that's exactly what he does on the toy. The bun shuffled around on the toy with his tongue out, just like he does in the film. He does that in the first one. I don't know if I can get a good shot of that on the camera. There we go, there's a good shot. The bun shuffled along. There we go, there's a good shot of it. You get the idea. That's a good shot of it. And then there's his face, just like he looks in the just like he looks in the first film. Back of him. There's his pug tail. Pug face. And there's the wheel when you do the mechanism and his two little feet. And he also has the collar, and he also has the name tag like Tiny. But it doesn't actually have it coloured in. This one is very rough. Some McDonald's figures are really well detailed. This one they didn't paint in the collar or the name tag, so this one's got missing detail. This one's a bit rough looking, because they should have painted all around there on his tag. But they didn't bother, so yeah, basically. There to do the feet. Fine. So the gimmick one last time. Can I make it go fast? There you go. So yeah, that's Mel. The old figures. The next one we're going to look at is the new character again from the new film, called Pickles, because I found out on the internet. His name's Pickles, and he's really cute looking, but he doesn't look so as cute on the toy as he does on some of the other toys. When you get little toys of him, he looks really cute, from like the ones you can get in the shop. I've seen other people opening them, and he looks cute. Here he is, he's really funny and little. He's like a Weeble Wobble toy. You wobble him and then he dies. His guys go side to side like that. Really cute. Little and stubby dog. Mischievously funny looking one. He looks really funny. Little feet. And then he just wobbles like that. And his eyes go side to side. You wobble him around. And his eyes go like that. See if I can do it properly on the floor. There we go. Bit like a Weeble Wobble toy. There he is. Pickles off the Secret Life of Pets. New toys are almost finished at Mcdonald's, so you probably wouldn't be able to get them if you haven't already got them. You wouldn't be able to get them now. But this one is occurring quite a lot. I've seen quite a lot of these days. I went out today to get the last one, which is this one. I went to get Rooster, and Rooster the Welsh sheepdog. He's the new character. It was the last one I needed to get, but it was difficult to get. And they only had like a couple, or maybe even this might have been the last one that I got today from Neverfield, Mcdonald's. And this Norman one, the one I showed you earlier, he's actually really common now because they've restocked him. He's the last one that's been stocked in, but now they're running out of him now. But he was restocked the game from when they had him at the beginning and the set. He was restocked the game recently. A lot of McDonald's have actually got lots of him. Arnold had loads of him the other day. So, we just looked at Pickles. So now, we can look at the next character. We can look at Gidget. That's his girlfriend from the first film. Gwen thinks he got missing when they go down to sewers. When Snowball makes him go down in sewers and capture them. And his new brother Duke, who gets captured as well, who isn't in this McDonald's set. It's strange because you can't get Duke, but I think it's because, I don't know why, maybe he's not a big character in the new film, but he will be. Or maybe he get killed off, I don't know. It's really stupid you can't get him. But I have already got a good figure of him, but I'll find it. If I find it in my room, I'll do a review on it. Because I got the one that they did from the first film at Burger King, I got the Duke figure. But I don't know if I have it anymore. But it might be in the garage with my other old McDonald's toys and stuff. But it is a really, really good figure and it'll go well with this set. So I'm quite happy that I already have him from another set. So this is Gidget, everybody's favourite, all the girls' favourite one. It's Gidget, she's really cute as well and she also is really good at karate. In the first film when she has a fight with that bird, because the bird knows where Max is and she's forcing him to tell her where Max is, and then they become friends. Because she has the fight with him, she has the duel with him, and then they have the party and then they become friends. So this is how it works. On the back, and then she goes like that. It's really good actually, works really well this figure, isn't it? It's a really good figure. Well, I'll do it again, and have a look at the face. She's all furry and cuddly looking. Little pink bow on the top. And then I don't know what it is that she's sitting on. It'll be something out of the significant in number 2, the film. But I think it is some kind of like little like maxi suitcase thing. Some like one of those little round suitcases that you get. Yeah, it must be one of them. A family must go on holiday or something in the new film. You put it there. And then we'll have another look. See if I can get a forward shot. See? If she hits onto something, then it makes it go in a different direction. So that gadget, really cool. The funny thing in the first film, watching that Mexican program on the TV and that romance program, and she's copying the words. I'm getting really interested in the tail back in. There she is, gadget. And now we can look at a different figure. Which one should we do next? I think next we'll do Chloe. She's funny in the first as well. In the first film, she's the really fat cat as well. The one who's always fighting with Max about if cats are better than dogs. She's friends with Max as well, but he's the dog well, and she always had the rivalry about cats being better than dogs. She's really funny. Well, she's really fine. She steals the cake out the cupboard and she eats too much. She gets fat and she falls over and gets all fat and jumping. And she had an accident when she falls in. She had an accident in the first film when she goes through the window into the apartment to go in to meet up with the rest of them. And then she had an accident with the curtains and then she falls over and then she does not funny. And then, so what you do is, you turn her on, and then just like in the first film, she follows the light. Because just like the little bird in Sweet Pea in the first film, which also you can't get in this set. It's a bit strange because you could have had him as another figure. So what you do is, but he was in the first set of the Mcdonald's figures but for just off toys, which I'll do a review on them soon maybe. Put in the comments if you want to see it. So what you do is, you move Chloe along and chases the beam, just like in the first film, when up on the latch when Sweet Pea was messing about with the laser pen and teasing Chloe, making her go after it. Just like that, just like in the film. And she goes after it. Chasing it. And the wheel underneath. And she goes along, chasing after it. And when the wheel goes, she's going after it, her head tilts like she's looking after it, all confused going after it. So that Chloe, and there's a picture of the big long tail on the back. And the beginning is ready to look like that too, when she coughs up a fur ball on top of her own head on the bed, in the trailer for the new film, number 2. So, next we'll have a look at, we'll leave Max for last, because he's the main character. And then the next one we'll look at is the sausage dog, Buddy. This is Buddy, he always likes to chase the tail like in the first film. And it always takes a while to get places about, he's really long as well, and there's that bit where they go down the balcony and he's on the stairs and he goes down and it looks really funny, his long body. Here he is, and what he does is he's on his bed and he chases, when he presses the button, and he chases around, chases the tail like he likes to do in the first film, he always does that. He likes to chase the tail round on his bed. So what you do is you spin it, chase the tail round. This must be a scene in the new film, he must chase the tail round on the bed. Might happen. Sometimes with these toys they go off in the film in the Mcdonald's figures when they make them in China. What you do is you spin it round and he chases the tail. And we'll get a closer look at the character and the detail from the cartoon animation. There he is, he looks like him. Just looks like he does in the cartoon. And his colour was actually coloured in. See, it's a navy blue. Or maybe a bit brighter than that. Now we'll have a look at Home. Hey, this is Home. She's the new character in the new film. Tiger or zebra. She's the new character in the new film. Must be from like a zoo or something. In the new film, they don't just have like pets at home. They have pets that people look after other places. Like how they have a sheepdog one. This one what I was telling you about earlier. This rooster one who's actually a Welsh sheepdog. Because somebody said on eBay that's what it's called. Because they actually, in the new film, it's more interesting, it's better. Because they have other animals from other places, like ones that get looked after at zoos or ones that are like at farms. So it's not just pets what people have in the house. So it's really cool. So it's probably a lot better than the first film. So here's her, and what you do with her, you put it down, you tell her to the girl about, you put her down, and she hops up, and you do that, pouncing. And you keep going like that, and it's pouncing. Also, there is another figure where I'd have to go and get later, because I just remembered one of them, I forgot one of them, down here, one of them's in the box upstairs. That's the other one who's the new character who's the girl about, Daisy, the one on the skateboard. So they actually do have I think she's on like a rollerblade or something, and then what you do is you roll her along. But I actually didn't know that, I didn't have it down here, so there's actually in the whole set and all, there's actually 12 figures in all. Yeah, you push it along and do it like that. You get the idea, that's what you do with this one. So it's toe, there's a picture of the face, there's a picture of the side, picture of a tail, and then her ears are there, but there's the face. So yeah, so that's home. And then the other one, is I'm going to look at Daisy, we can look at her and then later log up there and get her. But now we can have a look at the main character, we'll have a look at Max first. So here's Max, and he's the bobblehead, and in the second film we've seen in the trailer when they're waiting in the waiting room at the vet, because he had the cone, because what happens is that he gets injured in the new film, don't know how, but that's what happens, and what you do is you bob his head, and his head goes up and down. You've seen the first film, Snowball called him Tiny Dog in the first film, which is funny, because in the second one there's one that's actually small, there's one called Tiny, which I showed you earlier, this one, Pop's his son. So he's actually going to be the new Tiny Dog, because Snowball used to call that nickname of Max, but Max didn't actually that small. They were just being stupid, so just being funny. And he's trying to be funny, so what you do is, yeah. And the person, if you didn't know, the person who actually voiced the Snowball is the same guy who played Fridge in Jumanji, in the new one, and the sequel coming out at Christmas. And that's the same guy. And he's really funny. He played one of the two boys in Georgia Harold in Captain Underpants, the film, which I thought was crap film. But he played one of the kids in that. But he is a really funny comedian. His voice was funny in that film, but it didn't come across. It wasn't a very good film. But in Jumanji, he's really, really funny in Jumanji. But he also plays Snowball. He does Snowball, and he's really good. Because it makes the film really good, makes it better, makes it a good film. Snowball's like the best character practically in the film, and he does the voice because he's really funny. And what you do, Max, is you wobble his head like that with a cone of shame, and you wobble his head like that, and it just shakes. And then it's really funny thing about this toy is they actually have the little mouth like that, little mouth going ooh, so funny. And then the funniest part, you're gonna really like this. The best part of this toy is that what you do with it is like trying to get to the biscuits, and then boom, the cone gets stuck on top of the ball, and then just stuck there, not being able to get the bones, and just stuck there trying to get the bone biscuits, shaped biscuits, and it's like that, stuck on top, and it fits like that, and that's what you do with it. You get stuck on top of this ball. So it's quite funny. So there you go. There's Max. You get stuck on the ball. There, that was all these figures, apart from this one, and he's gonna get Daisy from up there. So here's Rooster. Now I'm gonna show you what he does. So here he is, Welsh sheepdog. He's got a big bone in his mouth. Looks like quite a serious character. Probably speaks like that. Probably a bit gruffly with his voice. He looks really serious. I think he's really serious. And he can put all the sheep in line. But he'd also like to chew on his bone. So what you do is, so you have him like this, and the gimmick is, you pull down on tail, and then his head turns. So you go like this. This is what you do. I'll do it. There you go. That's what you do. Bit difficult to hold the camera and do that at the same time. Technical difficulty. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm kind of doing it. You kind of see what it's doing. There we go. That's a better shot of it. There we go. And then also, his bone in his gob is actually a bit loose in his mouth. So that when you do it, it actually kind of shakes a little bit with the bones, but like he's like really chewing on it, like he's really playing with the bone. Just like that. Yeah, like that. And they do it well. He's chewing away. He's being aggressive with it and going like that. There we go. Now I'll just go and get the other one. So here's the other one I found here. So I'm sorting out my stuff in my room, so she's in the box. Here she is. She's in a keep box that I keep in. So here's Daisy. She looks like she looks quite gruffly on the Mcdonald's one. But on the picture for the film she looks more cute. She looks quite funny as well. She's probably a good character in the new film. Well, obviously, yeah, Mcdonald's figure makes her look a bit gruffly. She looks a bit gruffy in the face, and she looks a bit like, almost angry-ish, I don't know. A bit mischievous. So what you do is, on the bottom, you see a little tuft of hair on the top, which has iconically, she has down the film. And she has a flower headband bubble on. But actually, the actual bubble should have been coloured as well. Because it just goes to show how much lack of colouring, the detail they did on these figures. Because a lot of the collars and accessories that they have on are not coloured. They're just the colour of the fur. And I think that's wrong. But other than that, they do look quite good. Very good. But whenever they forget to paint bits of the figures with the detail from the film, it loses the detail from the film. And then it bugs me a little bit. So, I'll show you what she does. Tuft of hair on the top. And what you do is you move that to go right and left on the tuft. And then you aim at where you want the skateboard to go. So let's say you want it to go right. No, we want it to go left. So we don't crash into that guitar box, back guitar. So what you do is you want it to go left. So you move the tuft of hair left, and then it's in the gear to go left. And then you go like that, and then she'll go left. Like that. And if you want to go straight forward, aim it straight forward. Give it a good roll, and then she'll go right over there. Do better than that. There you go. So here's Daisy, and then you want to see what she looks like when she goes in the other direction. So you aim in the other direction, and then you see what happens. So we go right, and then it goes right down like that. Then you can make it go in a circle. Like that. That's how the toy works. You're steering which way you want it to go, like that. That's how it works. So there we go. And now we'll have a look what they all look like together. We all have to do a bit of all the gimmick. Wobbling pickles, spinning snowball. Chloe follows the light from the laser. Rooster tilts his head and goes aggressively with the bone. Just like that. Max wobbles his head and gets stuck on his ball trying to get a big kick. Gidget's on top of like a round suitcase, and she does that. The floor and goes whizzing away, and then if you hit into something, she'll go like the spiral direction and go like crazy. Tiny was the one that rolled across the floor and then made a heart shape with his ears when you go along. Norman, you nudge him and then he rolls along with his wheel. Mel, you roll him along and then he shuffles. Buddy, you spin him and he chases the tail. You just push her down and keep pushing down like that and then jumps along. Which you've already seen, and then that's them all. So that's all the UK set. In the American set, you can get another Max. You can get another Max, the one with the ball, the one with the tennis ball in his mouth. But in the UK set, you do not get that one. So this is the entire UK collection of 12 toys. Hope you enjoyed watching the review. If you want to get these, as of now, if you want to try and get from any Mcdonald's, as of now they are still in Mcdonald's, but they are going to be completely unavailable soon, as they've been at McDonald's for a long time, and they've hardly got any left now. So I went to view McDonald's today when I was trying to get Rooster, and I finally did get him, as you've seen him. He's a really cool one. I like the way that he plays around and he chews around with his bone. It's a really cool one. He's a nice looking figure. I'm glad that I got him. But if you want to get these, then do hurry up and try and get them. They aren't going to be available much longer. They hardly had any of the ones I went to. They're practically getting bare to the bone of these. Soon, if they don't get any of the new toys in too quickly, but they usually swap on toys on a Wednesday. Wednesday when they get new ones in, they'll swap in the display cupboard over on Wednesday probably. And then, these, if they don't get any replacement toys or any old ones like they usually do when they're waiting for new ones set, then there'll be some people who don't get a toy at all. So if you want to get these, hurry up and go to McDonald's now. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the review of the complete set of 12 The Secret Life of Pets 2 UK McDonald's Happy Meal toys.